This tree map was used by students as a pre-writing activity after they had read an autobiography of an author and a book written by the author. They gathered evidence from the text in 3 different categories to use to help them organize an essay about the author and her works. This is a circle map that was used in a small group to help them come up with an answer to the question, what is a classic book? Then each group was given a different color marker, and they added details to the class circle map to help us come up with a class response to the same question, what is a classic book?
This circle map was used to describe an apple. I had pre-made pictures from BoardMaker and allowed the students to talk about the different features in an apple.
All right, this flow chart is used to describe a piece that the kids were playing in music. The kids were playing a piece that had 3 main parts to it, and each part had its own 3 separate smaller parts. So by putting this on the board, they're able to see the actual flow of the piece of music. This tree map was used when the kids were learning 16th notes, so we were talking about what notes were greater than 1 beat or equal to 1 beat, and what notes were smaller than 1 beat. So the top half of the chart in the blue are all notes that last 1 beat or longer, and everything that's in the red is shorter than 1 beat and what it takes to equal the blue notes.
This is a multi-flow map that we used in 5th grade this week in language arts. The topic, why earthworms are important to farmers. And on the left-hand side, those factors that feed into why farmers value the earthworm. They bring nutrients up to the roots of the plants. And they leave holes in the ground to aerate and allow for drainage. And then the effects, this is a cause-effect map, of course. Over on the right, the crops produces a larger amount of crops, more bushels per acre, and the farmer is happy because he has more cash in his pocket.
This double bubble map was used one-on-one with a student to try to help him find some common ground with another student that he was having some particular conflicts with, trying to attempt to find ways that they were similar and could possibly find some ways that they could get along and perhaps maybe even become friends.
This is a flow map that shows a student and his thoughts on all the steps involved when he does not give his best effort and he rushes through his work, and the different steps inside the classroom and outside the classroom, and ultimately how he feels and how his parents feel. This is the second side with the same student that shows when he does give his best effort, what steps are involved, how he feels and how his parents feel, and ultimately the less time that it takes when he gives his best effort the first time.